Well, today's your big day, everyone. Going on display to help tell the story of North Carolina.
Are you talking to the artifacts now, Camille?
It's only a problem if they talk back.
I was just telling Miss Lydia the other day,
we
were
were
in this wonderful conversation about
They were like,
where we were going to be on the show, and I felt like I should have a prime spot.
Hey guys, all of you, lock your lips. Look at me. I am critical, you know, key to this exhibit, and everyone needs to look at me.
Hey kid, you're just a key without a lock. You're about as useful as the lone sock in the dryer. You're a lockless monster, get it? Lockless monster? Hey Punchy, give me some room or I'm gonna bowl you over, get it? Oh.
Very funny, you unsightly spherical slab of lead. You can just roll yourself into a ditch. I need room to display my lovely designs. They still look fresh, don't they? Not bad for 200 plus years.
My thoughts exactly, as applied to me, of course. Just look at these Nanking-like decorations, Oriental, you know, and the gold decor of my shoulders.
Mark my words, you will be the death of me with your prattling and make room for me. I have the imprint of royalty. George III of Great Britain, you know.
You don't have a lick of sense. We were the death of you, you silly, pretentious rag.
Why, whatever do you mean? I am the representative of His Majesty King George III, and all of you should acknowledge my significance.
Mark this, sir. I was there when folks here in North Carolina and throughout the 13 colonies decided not to pay for your imprint on anything. I belong to the Hoskins family, Richard and Winifred Hoskins to be exact, and they were active in their support of the Patriot.
Well, you silly agitators, I helped pay for many necessities of the British Empire. I'm sure they benefited the colonies. Some stamps actually helped pay for that war. The French and Indian War, fought on behalf of the colonies, remember?
What I remember is that good citizens refused to pay to keep British soldiers in America, taxed by faraway Parliament, without a say in how those tax monies would be spent. Why, some of the Edenton patriots gathered round me from time to time, enjoying a glass or three of punch. They helped protest against the Stamp Act of 1765.
Well, I never.
Never indeed. In North Carolina, the Stamp Act was never enforced, not a single time. Good citizens celebrated when Parliament repealed the hated law in 1766.
Well, I am part of the Bonner family, also of Edenton. Yes, Miss Mary and Miss Lydia took good care of me. You know, I was important, whether filled to the brim or empty.
Oh, filled to the brim with what? Hot air?
No, you bland ball of blunder. I was used to store that most precious of commodities, tea. This made me indispensable, as you well know. Everyone loved their tea. Until they didn't. That onerous tax on tea, again without giving the colonists a voice in how those taxes were to be spent, was unbearable, intolerable, in fact.
Still, you can't really say you belong to ladies, given what all you did.
Well, perhaps you would be so kind as to jump or roll off a cliff. Of course, my owners were ladies brave enough to do what no other women had done before. And
Stop talking?
No, you rotund sphere. They stopped the pernicious custom of drinking tea that was unfairly taxed. Joining with 49 other ladies of Edenton, Miss Lydia and Miss Mary signed the October 25th, 1774 Resolves, forgoing such purchases of British goods like tea and cloth, until such time that all acts which tend to enslave our native country shall be repealed.
That spins things around now, doesn't it? Just like I got things rolling in February 1776, when I propelled those pesky loyalists away and kept North Carolina in Patriot hands.
Hey man, what did you do? Beat him at 10 pins?
You loser lever. I'm a cannonball, you know. Powder, light, fire, boom! At the Battle of Moores Creek Bridge, I and a few patriots led by Colonel Richard Caswell and Colonel Alexander Lillington helped run those Scottish Highlanders and lousy loyalists off, keeping them from meeting up with the Brits in Wilmington. They had to sail away, leaving North Carolina ready for revolution.
Sure, dude, swell. But look at me. I unlocked the path of the whole nation when on April 12th, 1776, North Carolina's 4th Provincial Congress, some rockin' patriots for sure, met in Halifax in my building. They voted to authorize North Carolina's delegates to the Continental Congress, Thomas Jefferson and those dudes, to vote for independence. This was the first official action by an American colony calling for independence.
Oh, well, bother all that. At least I win in rock, paper, scissors.
Never mind that. I guess together we tell quite the story of our owners,
Our ties to the past,
And, our connections to today.
I sure hope lots of people come to the North Carolina Museum of History to look at me.
Well, ladies first, I suppose. Here we go.
Hey, you gotta buy me a drink first. Oh, don't scratch the paint.
Are you the gatekeeper? I am the keymaster.
Anyone for some tea or some crumpets? Poor people should be baked into cookies.
I'm here to shine.